First of the day. We start on a good 4 here at Hawkesbury. Red light turned on. All clear from behind. They're off and racing now, and Squeeze Box stood there and missed it 1 length. Monty VB gets a clean start from the inside, also showing speed. The well-backed Media World, and it breaks out of the pack now to take up the running. It's Media World, half a length Trajection. Great White Shark into a great position early. He's just a little bit keen. J-Mac trying to get him to switch off the outside of Monty VB. Trafalgar Square clipped heels there. On the outside of Kanara, she's regathered herself. Then came Dark Arts, followed by the next horse, Micro Magic. They were followed by Squeeze Box, and the last one was Commanding Artist. Nash went back from the draw. To the side they go. Media World, 3/4 of a length interjection as they work to the side. Great White Shark is still a little keen in third spot. The outside of Monty VB. Trafalgar Square midfield, one off. The outside of Kanara. No luck, Dark Arts forced to cover extra territory. And Squeeze Box held up before the turn. Media World travels okay here. Interjection off the bit second, followed by Great White Shark being worked upon. Now Trafalgar Square gets to the outside with Dark Arts, Commanding Artist the widest, and back behind them Monty VB. Media World still bobbing in front here. Monty VB's getting off its heels and running on strongly. Interjection, Great White Shark, 1 pace, 100 to go though. Media World and Monty VB fighting it out with Media World giving plenty, and Media World is too good for Monty VB. They've queued up for third. Interjection, Kanara the inside, Great White Shark, Trafalgar Square. Behind those then was Squeeze Box, Dark Arts, Commanding Artist didn't finish off, and Micro Magic was tailed out. On Speed dominated the first.
Number 4, Media World, will win race number 1. Zach Lloyd, Peter and Paul Snowden. 4, Media World will hold on here and defeat number 5, Monty VB. Josh Parr for Robert and Luke Price, and maybe Kanara over on the inside, holding on for third as the judge calls a halt in front of Interjection. Here are the numbers. 4, 5, 9, 3.
Beautifully rated. Got a lovely little mid-race rest there. They've run 1:22.73, 33.41. Took the top off it, but still run fast enough time there. So see what the jockeys have to say. It was just got a picnic in front. Nice horse, this second horse. He looks like a miler in the making, but a very hard race to assess as far as the way it was run, and very hard for the horses to make up ground. But
well done, Pete. Frank Cook delighted there because he's in the part ownership with Yulong, and he also bred Media World.
He certainly did, and great to have him on board with Yulong, because they've been tremendous supporters to us, especially Yulong. They've been really good guys to work with, and it's good to have a nice horse for them.
What did you think of the win?
Oh, I liked him. Look, I didn't really want to lead that. I thought we might get a bit of cover. I think you'll see a better version of him again if he just switches right off. But he's very tough. He's been a pleasure to work with all the way through. He's just a touch immature yet. But I like him. I think he's got a future.
How far will he stretch out?
Yeah, good question. I think he'll get a mile. Whether it's this prep or next prep, I'm not sure. I'll have a talk to Zach and probably see how he does after the race. But we did have Brisbane in mind with him. Right. But yeah, we'll just see how he comes through the run.
Well done.
Thanks, mate.
Congratulations, Zach. Nice little win, that.
Yeah, he's a very nice colt. Fantastic to get a win for, obviously, the Snowdens and Yulong. They've been good to me. Very happy to get the job done on a nice progressive colt. He's got a lot better races in store for him.
Got a few nice sectionals down the back. Cheap, but he was good home.
Yeah, the plan wasn't really to lead. Ideally to get cover and just get him to switch off, but I had to use him to cross the runners to my inside, and that ultimately left me in front. But felt very determined in front of this horse. Whenever a horse come near him, he really wanted to surge away from them, and hey, nice win.
How'd that track feel?
Felt nice, very, very firm. Which is good. I think it'll be fair racing throughout the day.
Well done.
Thank you.
It's set for the midway, race 2. Line looking good. Off and racing now, and Uzziah won the start in the centre and gets a positive ride. Jamboree showing speed. Go Troppo gets a dig for Nash as well to be right in the firing line. And Putfado's up there with Rapid Outlaw. So it's a keenly contested lead early stages with Jamboree breaking out of the pack to join Uzziah the inside. Danish Prince is up to third. Putt for Doe, Go Troppo. Rapid Outlaw, the next couple of runners, followed by back on the inside, Victory Lane settling down. Always Shore's midfield, one off, Karma Zone, Phillipsburg. State of America, Callistamon. Uzziah finally now working to the lead. Uzziah half a length, 7.50 to go from Danish Prince and Jamboree the inside. Rapid Outlaw, No Luck sliding up. Go Troppo, beautifully poised. He's in a great spot before the turn. So too Always Sure, moving up 3 wide with cover. Then Putt for Doe, 3 back the inside, followed by Victory Lane. Phillipsburg is wider out as they come up to the home turn. Then Karma's Own, State of America. Uzziah under siege, point of the bend. 400 metres to run. Leads Danish Prince pushed along. The outside Rapid Outlaw, then Jamboree. Go Troppo's going well. He just needs a run behind them. Nash weaving around, looking for clear passage. And Always Sure is sprinting down the outside. 200 metres to go. Here comes Always Sure with a big run. It looms up and hits the lead from Danish Prince. Uzziah fighting on inside the 100. Always Sure having a think, but he's got his head in front, and Always Sure will win from a photo. Uzziah, State of America, Danish Prince in a 3-way battle, Miners. Then Callistamon hitting the line. Then Putt for Doe, Karma Zone, Rapid Outlaw, Go Troppo. Latter stages, he didn't really finish off. In behind those then was Jamboree knocking right up and finishing well back with Victory Lane.
Always Sure, number 9, Tim Clark and Sarah Ryan, $21 when the markets first went up. And today starts around $8. $8 is the official SP with Tab. And there's Always Sure gathering them in with Tim Clark in the saddle for Sarah Ryan. Uzziah showed plenty of fight from in front. Beat off Danish Prince, but has it held on to beat State of America? Numbers are going up. Yes, it has. Uzziah has run second, and number 7, State of America, has run third.
Yeah, good training performance. He'd been off the scene for a long, long time. He was good, and he was better. So he's kept improving. Good job, Sarah, to get him back and race consistently like this. So Uzziah was great from the front. State of America, the back marker. No, that's the first of only 2 races down, but it's the only ones I've seen make any ground. A couple of on-paces stuck on well there, so he was really good first up. And Danish Prince battled away after having a tough run, may have just missed the start and took a while to get up there, but he still fought hard.
Well, Sarah, the punters came here a bit confident about Always Sure because they took 20-1 earlier in the week. What did you think coming today?
Yeah, I was actually a little bit shocked at his price when it opened up. He's been whacking his way, like both runs back this prep have been good. I think he's been looking for further. Yep. He performed quite well on a very heavy deck last time, and I think he's better on top of the ground, and that's shown today.
Do you think he can take another step now?
Yeah, very much so. I mean, he's always been a horse that I've loved. He's just never had a full uninterrupted prep. He's always had issues his entire career. This is the first time it's been interrupted, so we'll bring him home, make sure he's okay, and keep going from there.
Tell me about your import later today that's only had, 3 starts over almost 2 mile, debuted over 2,800 metres. What can you tell us about Waltham? Look,
we are going to be learning a bit about him today, that's for sure. He's his first run in Australia. He's a Dower horse. I think he's very much suited for that sort of 3,200 sort of metre. But, he was sharp enough in his trial, but we'll be learning today.
And this race was the longest race you could find at this time.
Yeah, pretty much so. It was this or next week in the 2,100. I just thought we'd have one go here and then we'll push him straight out to a 2,400 in 3 weeks' time.
Good luck with him.
Thank you.
Well done.
Congratulations, Timmy. That was a nice win. Good turn of foot.
Yeah, I thought he put the writing on the wall. His first couple of runs back, he was ready to go third up with a long spell. And he was probably just able to race that little bit closer today on a softer tempo, and he sprinted up really quickly and probably got a bit lost when he got there, but said he's been building nicely this preparation and deserved that win.
Still got good improvement though?
Yeah, look, he's well graded in this company. He's a Saturday winner previously, and he's a bit of a get back run on horse, so needs a few things to go his way, but when they do, he can look good.
And Don Stefano now is about to complete the line here. Just back to 2.15, Gentileschi. Stand by for the highway. Shipshape the inside, just getting his head down. All clear now, and they're racing. Perfect Dispatch as well. Gentileschi about midfield into stride, showing speed. Kenichi from the deep. He gets a squeeze to look for the top. Shipshape, Bandashar, both up there in the early stages as they sort out their orders. Elgaria going forward. Nice speed early. Keihoko's running about 50 outside. Then Toes in the water. Gentileschi next the centre. She is smack bang midfield. Back behind those horses, Tokyo Run as they negotiate that first turn. Him or her the inside. Going a little keen was Extreme Merger, followed by Don Stefano next to round runners. Doro Choice, Montebello's Charm last on the fence. Kenichi a clear leader. Working up towards the 700 metres. A length and a half, Zelgaria. Third, the inside Shipshape. Bandashar nicely poised in fourth. McDonald's slapping up Gentileschi to try and get on Bandashar's back as they work down the side. Keihoko 3 wide. Toes on the water behind those runners. Heading up towards the 450 metres. Kenichi the leader from Zelgaria. Bandashar peels. He's starting to stride into the race. Keihoko wider. And Gentileschi's under the whip. She's about 5 off the lead. Coming to the outside. Kenichi led below the 300 metres. From Shipshape getting off the fence. Bandashar down the outside with Gentileschi starting to run on, and she's coming quickly with her run now. 100 metres to go. Here's Gentileschi unleashing with a powerhouse run down the outside. She rounds them up. Gentileschi home over the top to win brilliantly. Strong that last 100, wasn't she? Wins from Toes in the water, running a cheeky race. Third's a Photo. Out wide was Extreme Merger. Kenichi gave a side in the lead. And Montebello's Charm also ran on. Back behind those horses was Zelgaria. Bandashar won pace the last furlong. Followed by Keihoko. Well back was Don Stefano. Tokyo Run, Him or Her. And they were among the last to finish.
Yeah, she's a very promising staying filly. She'll look to go to the Queensland Oaks. And in that race, she's about a $15 chance. When they put her up in the Oaks, she was about 50 to 1. But she'll even start shorter than that. Her grandmother, Hortensia, was a sprinter. But the done deal coming out in Gentileschi, who, Ronnie, down the side, just had to be slapped up to keep her mind on the job, but she extends and she's looking for further.
Yeah, she's work in progress, isn't she? But she's very talented. She eats up the line every time I've looked at her this prep. Didn't beat much, we can all say that, but boy oh boy, you'd like to own her. She will be exciting when they do step her up in distance. She looks a stayer. You don't know till you try, and boy, Arafil will be over the moon. A couple of these stallions of theirs are going. This Done Deal coming into his own at the moment, and so is the Autumn Sun, and that's not talking about the other ones they got. So their stallions are flying, and here's another one for Done Deal.
Well done, Paul. Well, her grandmother was a champion sprinter. Which the further they go, the better for this girl.
No, absolutely, and that was the case today. I thought at the 600 or 700, I thought, gee, we're in a bit of trouble here. And but she's been like that in every start. You think she's in trouble, and then at the end she's kind of winning by 2 or so lengths, and you think, oh well, that was pretty good. Yeah. So it's she's a bit of a funny one. I'm looking forward to hearing what James has got to say about her. But certainly the 6 or 7. I just think it's in amongst horses, and she's still a bit new. And but once she got into the clear, the further it went, the better she went.
So 1,500 today. What is the plan now?
The plan was always to go to the Roses up in Queensland, 2,000 metres, then hopefully onto the Oaks. So that was the plan. I've always thought she'd get 2,000 metres, and I've been looking forward to getting her out to that trip. So I'd love to see her ridden cold and be hitting the line like that in a couple of weeks' time.
All right, the Done Deal certainly comes out in her.
Definitely. She looks a lot like the old boy, certainly more so than the mother, but she's got to turn a foot like the mum. So it's been a lovely cross.
Yeah, it's been a great week for the stud too. What about the Autumn Sun down there in Adelaide?
Yeah, exactly. Trifectoring the Oaks was fantastic. He's got another chance today, obviously, down there, but he's had a fantastic run, obviously 2 Oaks, and trifectoring it doesn't happen very often.
Congratulations, look forward to following her.
Thanks very much.
Good on you.
Congratulations, James. What were your thoughts about the 600?
I thought we were in a bit of strife. Paul,
Did she lose the bridle or?
Paul, he expressed that she's still pretty green and she's been hitting flat spots in her run. I just had one outside me, which was probably in a bit of a squeeze box, which didn't help that, but she's all class and she's got bigger things in store.
How long did the flat spot last for?
Until I
Too long.
Reminder.
Well done.
Long enough anyway to worry.
Well done.
Thanks.
in this race. He'll roll forward from his wide draw, particularly with that lightweight. So they're set to go. 1,800 metres ahead of them here at Hawkesbury. Gates open, they're off and racing now. And no Ziggy from out wide got the best of it, bounced in front. Showing speed was Union Gap. 4 Victories fairly prominent. Toes on the nose gets a squeeze, and also up there Humanity. So there's a wall of about 4 or 5 runners here settling into stride. Who wants the lead? 1,500 metres to go. Driving through in the centre, Humanity to join O Ziggy. They sort out the top now, passing the 1,400. Union Gap is third, and there's good speed early as these two get at each other in front now. Noisy Boy is fourth, the outside, followed by Toes on the Nose in a strung out field. 4 Victory, Casual Connection, Corridor centre field. A length and a half to Waltham, being covered up the outside by Father's Day. Special Envoy Ajita into Summertime. They're very strung out. 18 lengths first to last here, and these two have gone hard. Humanity, 3/4 of a length, O Ziggy. 6 away third, Union Gap, with the unenviable task to bring the field up to these tearaways. Union Gap solo third, Noisy Boy fourth, Toes on the Nose next. Followed by 4 Victory, Casual Connection. Corridor should be suited by this speed. Then Waltham, Father's Day, Ajita, Special Envoy, and into Summertime is still last of all. So they've still got the foot down, Humanity and O Ziggy. O Ziggy's going better the outside. Noisy Boy produced with his run. Union Gap, Toes on the Nose, held up behind Tiring Traffic. Behind those was 4 Victory. Corridors got to the outside. O Ziggy on the outside hits the lead. Here comes 4 Victory now, letting down beautifully on the outside. Noisy Boy tries to go with it. Further back behind those then was Casual Connection, but 4 Victory surges away. 100 metres to go, breaks clear. Ajita from the back, but it's 4 Victory to win it easily, a length and a half. Back-to-back wins for J-Mac. Salutes from a photo. Ajita prominent the outside of Corridor. Fourth between Noisy Boy and O Ziggy. Back behind those runners was Waltham, Casual Connection. Toes on the Nose might have had a bit of bad luck up the running. Then into Summertime, Father's Day, Special Envoy. One of those leaders, Humanity, knocked right up, and Union Gap out the back.
4 Victory, number 11, 2 for McDonald. First winner of the day for Chris Waller. 4 Victory, too good in the 1,800 metres. Now second, Ajita, who's just crying out for further. Maybe David Payne will get his chance very, very soon. I think it's grabbed Kurita for second as they hit the line. It'll be 11, 12... and 3. 11, 12 and 3, 15. As O Ziggy is held on for fourth.
Yeah, look, it's amazing what a win can do for a horse. He was struggling to get another win on the board, and then he puts a win on the board last time and really backs it up with a powerful win here. Appreciated the speed up front, obviously. Had the 1,900 metre run under his belt and backs up his last win with another good one. Look, Ajita is one that is going to be hard to beat when placed right next time. He's only a 3-year-old, but he's on his way now, and a brutal test there. He's charged to the line, and Karita probably wants further there as well. But hard to take anything away from the winner. He was pretty dominant there.
Charlie, 4 Victory, a confidence-building win perhaps at Canterbury, and he's gone on with it?
Yeah, look, he's obviously a nice little horse. He came over here early. We actually bought him as a 2-year-old, so he was basically disadvantaged for his first Australian preparation at that age. But now he's finally coming of age, and like you said, he's building in confidence. But he really accelerated away well there, and I think he was. Whilst it's a good fall, there is still a little bit of cushion in the track, which I think he relishes.
Yeah, and you think he'll get over further eventually?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, obviously that red-hot tempo on there really suited him. He was just able to just get a beautiful run with James and peel out to the right part of the track, and he showed a nice clean pair of heels, and hopefully he can go on with the task. And if he can stay over further, then he's just going to add a few more wins to his career, hopefully. Thank you.
Well done, J-Mac. 2 now. Pretty impressive though, turn of foot.
Yep, he's obviously a horse with a bit of confidence. Had that nice little win over in the midweeks. He brought that form here today, so nice tempo really helped him because he was able to get into a really good spot and travel comfortably and show a good turn of foot like he's got.
Red light's activated here, stand by for a start. The Gold Rush field ready. Off and racing now. Much better in the centre, broke away well. He's trying to cross and lead here, and he'll succeed in doing so. It's much better. Eagle Nest sorting out the lead with Spacewalk straight to third. Behind those was Parasol from Noble Soldier Cannonball. One caught very wide on the track, La Melody. Then came Extravagant Star, Nament and Sweet Riders last. To the side they go. Much better. Half a length Eagle Nest and Noble Soldier. Behind those, the fence was Parasol getting a sweet run. Then came Spacewalk, Cannonball, La Melody, Extravagant Star, Namantha, and 3 lengths away to Sweet Ride. Top of the straight in the Gold Rush. 400 metres to go. Much better. Held together. Led Eagle Nest. Parasol darts back to the inside. Spacewalk needs a run. He's held up. Further back to Cannonball. 150 to go. Parasol gets up on the inside now. Joins Eagle Nest. Then came much better. Spacewalk's out late. 75 to go. Parasol, Eagle Nest fighting it out. Parasol responding. She wanted to win and did. Gee, she's good fresh. Parasol is too good. Has won from Eagle Nest, and Spacewalk in a photo for third with Namenth running a race. Then La Melody, Noble Soldier, much better. Extravagant Star, Sweet Ride, and Cannonball.
Parasol is the winner, number 4, Zach Lloyd and James Cummings in the white cap of Godolphin. Too good for Eagle Nest. Here's a shot of them just coming past the 100. Eagle Nest going out after Parasol, and Spacewalk finally got out. Yeah, we'll probably hold on and run third. Here are the numbers going up. 4, 10 and 1. They've run 62.32, 62.32. Gee, they can run a fast 600 here. 32.72 the last 600.
Yeah, well, that just says it all. For an 1100 metre race, they didn't look to be going that hard with horses checking off each other, but she's just such a genuine, fresh performer. She found her right race here. Zach gets another winner on the board and just stayed cool in the moment there, waiting. He sort of ducked back to the inside. I don't know whether he wanted to do that, but then edges back out a little bit late here, and she was far too good. She was excellent on the back up, Eagle's Nest and Spacewalk. Just maybe didn't go hard enough for him, I think, but just gets back out in the middle of the track here, and I think that might be the lane to be.
Yeah, if you're just going off their parades, Ronnie, you expect Parasol to race a little bit fierce, where the other stablemate, Spacewalk, he was the one that was racing fierce because of the slow speed, but it was a very good win by the winner.
Okay, they've run 62.32, home in 32.72, 4, 10, 1 and 6. Well done. Parasol, really good today. She must have been going well, Darren.
Yeah, we see eye to eye on that one.
We'll start again. Darren, she going well at home to bring that race today?
Yes, certainly. Her 2 trials have been fantastic, and like her first up form's fantastic, and 1100's a really pet distance. But more importantly, it's from a breeding perspective, like she's the older sister of Cylinder by Stern, so she's and she got sort of Group 1 form around her running in a listed race, so it's nice to get some black type with her, and lovely ride by Zach. The good gate helped.
And Spacewalk, he wanted to go quicker.
Yeah, I thought Nash was in an armed hold-up going down the side. he had his hands up in the air. He was just a bit fresh, Spacewalk. But he's given all equal. There's not a great deal between them, but obviously the Parasol just had the better run and handled the occasion a lot better. Thank you.
And congratulations, Zach. She won as good as what she trialled.
Yeah, most definitely. She's such a good mare. Obviously out of those really good bloodlines in a Stern and Circular that just keep producing. So she's just very good, and her first up record shows that, and yeah, perfectly prepared by the team. Well done.
They went steady the first half of the race, so it's set up for a quick run home.
Yeah, I was actually a bit concerned with that. Obviously, they're running home very slickly, and I had a barrier which enabled me to sneak up ground. But it was a good win. They run home very quickly, and she had a nice blow after.
Well done.
Thank you.
And now Papali goes up and they're set. Race 6 here, the Hawkesbury Crown Field set to go. Should catch them Off and racing now. Coco Jambu was a little slow to begin. Russian Conquest goes back. The favourite Shadows of Love broke well. She's in the first 2 or 3. Short Shorts cleared the gates much better than she did last start, and she works to the lead. It's Short Shorts showing out early when they settle down. Coming across Wallinga Beast and also up there Called Eye, so a bit of pace early. Shadows of Love right behind them. Then Gennady 3 wide. Around Miss Hellfire the fence, followed by Banana Queen, Rosita, Coco, Jambu, then Mirror View. Dalcini wedged between runners, followed by Miss Fabergé. Well back was Russian Conquest. And Papali's last of all. Short Shorts to the side. 500 metres to go in the Hawkesbury Crown. She shows the way by 3/4 of a length. Wallinga Beast up outside the lead today. 3 wide Called Eye. Shadows of Love's coming deeper. She's starting her run. Got flushed out by Gennady coming into it. Then came Miss Hellfire, Coco Jambu. They're in the straight and Short Shorts with a kick. 2 lengths in front of Wallinga Beast. Coco Jambu weaving through. Shadows of Love trying to pick up. She's starting to rev up down the outside. 150 out. Short Shorts, Coco Jambu. Shadows of Love. Short Shorts needing the post. Coco Jambu lunging. Oh, photo. Coco Jambu diving at Short Shorts, and Shadows of Love is close up. Then Gennady, Banana Queen. Back behind those was Rosita, Papali, followed by next home was Miss Fabergé, Called Eye, Mirror View. Further back then was Wallinga Beast, and something amiss with Dalcini. She's pulled up a bit short. It's a photo.
And it'll go to Coco Jambu, you would think, on the outside. Brad Widdup had it won with Short Shorts, and his old boss, Peter Snowden, has grabbed him. Out wide, this import, Coco Jambu. Or not out wide, just outside. Short Shorts is going to get it by about a half head. Yeah, look at that, half head. Coco Jambu, number 9, will beat 10 Short Shorts, 5 Shadows of Love and 2 Gennady.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of these imports driving us mad by the end of the year. There's so many of them in now, and they're just so hard to read. But she dug in, had a go. She trialled really well leading into this, and she delivered the goods at stakes level. First run in Australia, they'll be over the moon with that. That'll make a pretty valuable sort of a filly. Short Shorts nearly landed good bets there. She's run honest against Shadows of Love, and Banana Queen was very good down the outside late.
It's terrific, Ronnie, how these imports come over. Years ago, they'd get here and it'd take them a good, probably preparation or maybe 2 preparations for them to settle in, but they're getting here straight off the boat and being competitive like they are. It's great. Great training performances by Peter Snowden and Paul.
First start in Australia and delivers a Group 3. 9, 10, 5, 2, 115, 73, 33, 5 home. Peter, first start in Australia and a Group 3.
That's a good effort because she's coming with a good record this morning, like I said, and her work has been very good. There wasn't much of her when I got her. She was pretty light, but she's done particularly well since she's been here. Trials have been good, only gave her 1, and I'm wrapped for Donny. He bought a fair bit of this filly overseas, and record wasn't fantastic as far as stakes class goes, but it was just a look at consistent, honest mare. And real grinder in the races. She just puts her head out and keeps trying, but showed good attributes there today, and I'm so pleased and proud for him that it's been able to win first up.
How did you get it, Peter?
Well, we had a guy that buys all our horses, Will Johnson. He does a good job for us, Will. He's bought quite a few nice horses, and one he keeps throwing horses at me, but that one, when I seen the videos, I just like what I saw, the gritness in her work. And but I've got to say, she looked a lot bigger on TV than what she did when I first got her. But she's done great since she's been here, and Tommy Rhoda, when I come up from Melbourne, he wanted to stick with her the whole way through. We've seen something in her, the first Tommy Rhoda work, so I'm glad for him, and even more so for Don, the major shareholder in the horse.
And that win today would make her a cheap buy now, Pete.
Oh, absolutely. No, that's and it's not easy to do, Greg. Yeah, buying these imports, you're really going in cold. You don't know much about them, only what you're seeing, what you're feeling at home, and to win a stakes race first up, that's a great result.
Wonderful, well done.
Thanks, mate.
Congratulations, Tommy. Really, really good win for a horse that's just turned up, obviously, from overseas. But, gee, she's got some power getting to the line.
Yeah, she's a lovely mare. I've always sort of had a high opinion of her from riding her at home and the trial there a couple of weeks ago. She has a really sharp turn of foot, and she utilised it to her ability today. And luckily enough, she got the bob I needed.
She got a lot of upside?
Yeah, I think so. She's not overly big and strong, but Peter and the Snowdens, they're brilliant with these fillies. They look after them, and she can only improve from today.
Right on, mate.
Cheers.
Complete the line here. Red light turned on for the Hawkesbury Guineas. They're set. Off and racing now. And Butch Cassidy's missed the start here. He's come out in the second half of the field. Favourite Swartz away brilliantly, straight to the front. Konasana much closer today. Hasty Honey, Bojangles looking for a spot. Then General Salute heading around the outside quickly. In behind those, Butch Cassidy recovers to midfield after being tardy. French Endeavours 3 wide, then Snowman. Monty Supreme gets back, so too does Make a Call. McHale and Kirkup is last of all. Favourite found the top, but does Schwartz. He shows the way to the side. One in front of General Salute, who's able to get across. Hasty Honey, Bojangles, Konasana, the next group of runners, followed by Butch Cassidy. We thought he might lead. He's centre field the fence. Snowman next, followed by French Endeavour, Monty Supreme, Make a Call, McHale, and Kirkup is last of all. Won't be an excuse for Schwartz. The favourite comes around the home turn in the Guineas, leading narrowly, General Salute looming. The outside, Bojangles, Hasty Honey, Butch Cassidy, Konasana trying to thread through. Early in the straight, Schwartz about to be popped the question. General Salute running a race, so's Bojangles. Snowman's down the outside, then Butch Cassidy, but Schwartz is kicking. He's still in front, 100 to go. Bojangles, Snowman trying to get him, but Schwartz is responding, and he's going to go all of the way. Schwartz is too good for Bojangles. Great go third. McHale, Snowman, French Endeavour, Hasty Honey, General Salute at his chance. Then Make a Call, Butch Cassidy, Konasana, Monty Supreme, and Kirkup is last over.
His third career win, Schwartz. He's won them all from in front. And James McDonald dictating terms, doing what he likes. Schwartz too good for them. Bojangles, the horse they backed at long odds, is going to get up and run second, and trying to line them up for third. There was, well, let's have a look at them. We've got outside to inside. You got French Endeavour, then you got Snowman, you got McHale in the white colours, and it's going to be, as they roll it on, maybe McHale in front of Snowman. So numbers going up. 111.95. 111.95 Schwartz. Bojangles, McHale third, and Snowman fourth.
Yeah, well, once the other horse, Butch Cassidy, missed the start there, this race was all over because he dictated terms to suit himself, where that's where we would have thought Bojangles would have been, Butch Cassidy would have been, but just perfect navigation, wasn't it? Controlled the race, peeled to the centre, all over, too strong. Nice horse, Bojangles, follow him. Follow Snowman as well.
Well, John, there's going to be no bad luck today.
No, we're inclined to take bad luck out of the equation. We absolutely trust him emphatically. He's just a top-class animal, and he showed that today. You give nothing else a chance, and he's very strong through the line.
So far, he's won all 3 races leading.
Yeah, no, he has, but, that's just
that's just circumstances.
Yeah, like, I'm sure when he gets in a fast run 7, he can box seat, and he's right on track for where we always wanted to be, which is in the Stradbroke in about a month's time. So he's in good order. He'll go to the Fred Best now in 3 weeks, and then hopefully make his way into the Stradbroke field.
Would he need to win the Fred Best to get in?
I would think so. And the way they weight the race now, they used to give 3-year-olds a bit of an advantage. They don't any longer. So I think it'll be a necessity for him to win it.
Great job. See you in Queensland.
Cheers, mate.
Congratulations, J-Mac. It was pretty much all over once it got to the front.
Yeah, he behaved himself beautifully. He's just maturing all the time. He's a beautiful colt. He's got the best action. He really glides across the ground, and once he got in that position, he was always going to be very, very hard to beat. But he's got a great turn of foot and a high cruising speed, so he's got a lot going for him.
What do you think his ideal distance is?
Well, I like him at that trip because he's able to have time to get into his comfort zone. So 7 furlongs. I wouldn't put running a mile beyond him, actually, because he just keeps building, so it's a nice feeling to have on him.
Well done.
Thanks.
He's a bit cranky because he's been waiting to go in. Or he was in and he got taken back out. Here's Luke for the Cup.
Pomeroy, the late scratching, number 14, but the red light is now on for the Hawkesbury Cup, and they're off and racing now. Detonator Jack from the inside jumped away cleanly. Attractable was away brilliantly, and he's charging forward. Attractable's going to take up the running early stages. Getting to second there was Just Folk. The outside Jojo was a man. Palmetto's up nice and prominent. There's good speed early. New Endeavour just slots in behind those. 3 lengths away then to Detonator Jack. Baby Paris marching forward. Allegron's in that group of runners, a length away, Wall. It's a fast run cup. El Bodegon centre field, then came Mount Popper, Osbred Flirt, being followed then by More Secrets. Toward the end, Berkshire Shadow and Bold Mac on the outside is equal last. To the side they go, 800 metres to run, and Attractable making every post a winner. A length and a half, Jojo was a man. Just Folk third, the paint, followed by New Endeavour. Next in the run was Palmetto from Baby Paris. Detonator Jack just lying midfield. He's about 6 off the lead inside of Allegron. Then El Bodegon, Wall, Osbred Flirt as they start to come for home now. It's Attractable, 400 metres to go. He's rolled along. 1 length in front of Jojo was a man. Just Folk is being niggled at. He goes for a rails run and gets it early in the straight. Then Palmetto, New Endeavour. Detonator Jack's got right to the outside. Wall saves ground back behind them. 200 metres to go. Just Folk, Palmetto the inside. Here's Wall weaving through. Be some ride this from J-Mac if he can get the run. He's squeezing through and Detonator Jack comes at them. Just Folk, Wall, Detonator Jack. Thrilling cup finish. Oh, photo. Just Folk the inside might have scrambled home from Detonator Jack, and Wall, he nearly pulled off an absolute 12 out of 10 on Wall did J. McDonald. Back behind them in a photo for 4th, New Endeavour, Berkshire Shadow, El Bodegon, More Secrets. Gee, it was busy. Palmetto's not far away, followed by the next home, Mount Popper, Allegron, Osbred Flirt, Bold Mac and Baby Paris. Photo to the Cup.
Okay, we're going to have a look at the photo straight away. Okay, you've been put out of your misery quickly. There's the photo. Just Folk has held on. Number 6, Just Folk has won the Hawkesbury Cup and has beaten Detonator Jack. It's official, 6-1, 11 and 10. Well, Gavin Bedgegood, congratulations, Just Folk. We've seen a bit of him in Sydney, and now he's won a big one, the Hawkesbury Cup.
Yeah, that was great. He obviously won the Ajax when Josh was still training him, so wet ground. You know, when the rain came in the last 45 minutes, that's sort of probably been the game changer for him.
It just came at the right time. It wasn't looking good for you earlier.
No, I walked the track when I got here, right around to the half mile, and it was probably a 6 on the inside fence, and you had to get to lane 3 and wider, and he's a horse that's laid out in Melbourne, so we probably expected for him to lay in here, and when he got the saloon passage up the fence, I was just hoping that the track's probably evened up as the day's gone on, and Nash was the difference between winning and getting beat in the end, so well done to him.
You and Nash would go back away?
Yeah, he was riding in Melbourne when I was riding, and yeah, I've known him a long time. I haven't had a lot to do with him, but when we were able to secure his services today, it sort of was a big string to our bow, I think.
What are you going to do with this horse now? I mean, that's a big win, but there's more in store for him?
If he pulls up well, he'll travel to Queensland during the week, and he may back up in the holiday on Saturday.
Next Saturday?
Yeah.
Good on you. What have been your biggest wins so far in your training career?
This horse, he won a Group 3 race last preparation, and No Effort was able to win a listed race. Mornington Glory ran 3rd in an Oakley Plate this prep, so yeah, you know, this is right up there for sure. Yeah.
Good on you, well done.
Thank you.
Good on you.
Well done, Nasher. He started to wander around a little bit late, but he held the fence.
Yeah, look, he's been around for a bit and done a bit of travelling, but he's a bit like the rest of us. You get to the 100 there and you think it's time to go inside there for the grandstand, but there's still 100 to go. So he was pretty lost, and to be honest, like that last 50, when I'm trying to straighten him, he reins were slipping in the wet, and so he's. Thank God he kept his head down. Yeah.
It's set up well though. The speed was really on. He box seated behind the leaders. You actually stayed in behind the leader to come to the inside.
Well, I was happy to find his back. I thought he'd take me a long way, obviously, and I think even a horse like him, you know, like if you can find a backside, although he's a free rolling horse, if you can find a backside off a fast pace, it's an advantage to you. And I'm pretty glad I did it, because I would have been a lot lost or a lot sooner had that not happened. So, but look, full credit to him coming up here and having another go. It's his second time here, so
you know, it's a great result. And look, quite a few of the owners and I go back a long way, back through Peter Hickey and his son and his daughter who tragically passed, and I know they will be watching and be quite emotional. So
congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
In now. In goes Kaboo. Red light activated, 1400 ahead of them. Stand by. Off and racing now. Coast Watch near the inside, bounded out okay, looking for 4 for Cindy. She was away on terms with the field. Rise of the Masses and Kaboo are breaking out of the pack to sort the lead out. Exelartis trying to kick up and hold a forward spot as well. Behind those highlights, Coast Watch is 5th as they put on the power early. Back behind those 4 for Cindy. Mystery Shot, Super Pursuit. Next in the run, War Eternal past the fence, then by Miracle Spin. A length and a half behind those was Super Strike and Sandstock, can see them all. Brigantine's about 5th to last in a 3-wide running line. Rise of the Masses found the lead here. He holds out Kaboo by 3/4 of a length. Highlights is 3rd, the inside, enjoying a nice run. Then Exelartis and Coast Watch, followed by 4 for Cindy. She's nicely placed on the inside, suited by a bit of tempo. Super Pursuit, Mystery Shot, Miracle Spin and Brigantine heads the others. Rounding the home turn, 400 metres to travel. Rise of the Masses, 1 in front of Kaboo being nursed by Bayless. Then Highlights, back behind those Exelartis and Coast Watch. It's Rise of the Masses approaching the 250 metre mark. Kaboo's looming. Then Highlights, 4 for Cindy going back to the inside. Coast Watch later. Kaboo looms to Rise of the Masses. Highlights the fence and 4 for Cindy. Here's a go. They hit it. Oh, brilliant finish. 3-way go. It's between 4 for Cindy, Highlights, Rise of the Masses. What a go that was. Coast Watch has been beaten ahead and he's run 4th and missed a place. Kaboo's 5th and he's close up. Then Exelartis, War Eternal, Miracle Spin. Further back was Mystery Shot, Super Pursuit, Super Strike. Next over was Brigantine and Sandstock. You won't see a better finish than that anywhere.
Okay, let's have a look at them. Slow it right down towards the line and see if we can pinpoint this winner. It looked like 4 for Cindy had a dive late. Here they are, Rise of the Masses in front. We've got Highlights over on the rails. Here's 4 for Cindy. Watch her nose. Watch her nose go right down on the line. Is there a bob there, or is Rise of the Masses kick back? Highlights is over on the inside. 3-way go. Here comes the photo. 4 for Cindy just.
Gee.
4 for Cindy just.
No numbers yet.
There's no number because I think, well, just hold on, because it looks as though Rise of the Masses' nose could be just short of that line. But the judge hasn't put the photo up, so he's trying to line up whether Rise of the Masses. Look, I think it'll be 4 for Cindy or a dead heat. Because Rise of the Masses' nose could be on that line. It's too grainy to tell on our screen. So at first glance there, that looked like 4 for Cindy. But Rise of the Masses' nose could be on the line. And this could be a dead heat. Highlights is over on the inside and looks as though it's run 3rd. Although you can't really see its nose. It is a dead heat. There you go, it's a dead heat. 13 Rise of the Masses and 17 4 for Cindy. It is a dead heat. 13 and 17 and number 10 has run 3rd, and that is Highlights. It's a dead heat here at Hawkesbury. Well done, Adrian. You'll have to settle for a dead heat, but that's better than a loss.
Yeah, no, certainly we'll take that. No, very, very honest performance from the horse. You know, he made the running there. He was there to be beaten all the way up the straight, and he just kept giving. So really encouraging, good tough effort.
He was there to be beaten.
Yeah, he was. I thought he might have been beaten there in fairness, and then another angle I thought he did enough to hold on. But so, you know, I'm pleased, as I said, dead heat, happy to take it because he deserves it.
And looking at him, we spoke pre-race about how well he looked, how well he'd come back.
Yeah, he's had a good break. His form was probably a little bit mixed last preparation, but I felt going into this campaign, he certainly seemed a stronger horse and in much better form.
Well done.
Thank you.
a double, or officially 1.5.
Yeah, no, it was a deserving result for the Chittick family and Gary, who's having a big birthday coming up soon. So it's nice to get some sort of win for him. And she's a really good filly. I think she just got a couple of hampers there sort of at crucial times, and unfortunately for us, not necessarily from the horse we dead heated with. So, really good performance. We'll probably take her up to Scone in a couple of weeks and give her a crack at a bit of black type and see if she can have a bit better luck in the straight there.
Well, 2 good runs now, this prep.
No, very, very, very happy with her. She's in great form, and she showed that today. So we look forward to presenting her at Scone in a couple of weeks.
Good on you.
Cheers, mate.
Congratulations, Jet. What were your thoughts on the line?
Look, I put my hand as far down, put my head down, hoping I got there. Wasn't really sure. Me and Zach were talking on the way back, and I thought I sniped him on the line. He thought he might have held on and might have got sniped. So we were a bit if and ahhing, but when we come back in, said steady, still a win.
Fraction unlucky getting through?
Yeah, she was. She ran a great race. 50.5 kilos on her back was always going to help us in the long run. We're able to travel into it beautifully, and when the run came, she was able to go for the horses decided to roll back in, coming towards the line. I kind of just had to push my way out, and when I did so, I was able to get there and get there, exactly on time. She's ran great. Huge credit to her and Mr. O'Shea for the training efforts, and huge congratulations to the owners. So hopefully we can keep it up.
Well done.
Thank you.
And Kote's now in. Set to run. Last here. The gate's open and they're off and racing now, and No Statement looks to try and dig up and lead. Fire Lane is showing great speed. Queen of the Mile's not far away as well with Pioneer River. Kote's coming across. Valiancy about midfield. Chili Phillies on the rails, being followed by Manwa. Next in the run, Contemporary, as they negotiate that turn down the side. Smashing Eagles out the back, and Rocketeer Girls wide with about 3 or 4 behind her. Kote led, coming up to the home turn. 1 in front of Fire Lane. Valiancy, No Statement. Chili Phillies midfield the rails, followed by Manwa. Pioneer River, then came Contemporary, being saved up for 1 sprint at them. Rocketeer Girls, Smashing Eagle early in the straight. They fan everywhere here. It's Fire Lane hitting the front in the centre from Valiancy. Chili Philly goes up the rail. She's running on. Contemporary is as well wide out, and Smashing Eagle's got to the crown of the track. 100 to go. Here's Contemporary letting down, going after Fire Lane, and Contemporary surges over the top and wins from Fire Lane, Smashing Eagle. Valiancy, Queen of the Mile, I think in that order. Behind those, Pioneer River, Chili Philly, Rocketeer Girl, Manwa. Then came Kote, and No Statement has been one of the last over.
It's a double to Godolphin. Parasol earlier, Contemporary in the last, and Nash picks up a double. He won the cup and he wins the last. Or is it? It was 2, or is it 3 to Nash?
Might have been 1 early on. I have to go through that.
Yep. Contemporary first, number 3. Nash Ruler, James Cummings. Fire Lane will be second, number 6. Zach Waddick and Brad Widdop. And maybe Smashing Eagle out wide for third in front of Valiancy. And here are the numbers: 3, 6, 7, 12. 3 Contemporary first, 6 Fire Lane second, 7 Smashing Eagle third, 12 Valiancy fourth. It was a length and a half along next. 62.15, home in 33.47. 33.47 the last 600.
Yeah, look, she was just good, too good. She enjoyed the speed, got momentum coming round the turn, and it was always in control. Fire Lane was much better there. I think Valiancy might be the horse to follow out of the race. We'll be a little forgiving. We'll assess Chili Philly probably after next time, because she stayed in close there, and I don't know what to think of that late in the day. But all honours with the winner, well spec'd in betting and quite dominant there at the finish.
Okay, Darren Beedman coming over to talk to us for the second time today. I'll have to turn the lights on in a moment. Just get up here to higher ground. Nash was always very comfortable there, wasn't he?
He certainly was. He trialled him the other day at Canterbury and didn't have the blinkers on, and gave him a really good feel, so it gave him a lot of confidence going into the race. And as I said to him before the race, look, you know the horse, ride him with confidence. And so I don't really want to get to the outside, like just past the crown, but he got out a bit further than that, where they actually, probably work, and the ground's a little bit firmer out there. So it was a good tradesman-like win, and great for the team.
Well done.
Thank you.
It's Darren Beedman with the last winner, and Nash is coming back. So 3, 6, 7 and 12. 1.5 a long neck, 62.15, 33.47 home. And Corey and I'll just stand here in the dark, waiting for Nash. He's taking his time to come back here, Corey.
I noticed he had a dark set of goggles on too, so it's probably exaggerated even as dark as what it is.
He wears his sunglasses at night. So Gosford next Saturday for their Metropolitan meeting. The Coast for the 3 and 4-year-olds, the Cup, and we'll be there for that. And the following weekend it'll be Scone's turn. They have a big day on the Friday for the Cup, where the locals get a half-day holiday. Oh, Nash is going to make us wait for a little bit longer, because his fans have cried out for his goggles.
Well, he couldn't see out of them, Greg, so he may as well give them away.
Over to these fans he goes, and now he'll make the long walk down to Corey Brown. They love him out here at Hawkesbury. And here he is.
Congratulations, Nash. That just capped off a great day.
Yeah, my word. He's a lovely horse. I had a feel of him a few weeks ago in a trial at Canterbury, and you could tell he'd come up well. And we had a few sort of plans before the race, Darren and I didn't really take one of them. I just sort of, as we went out there, the horse got into a beautiful rhythm, and the confidence grew as we went along. He loved the ground, and I actually ended up coming a bit wider in the straight, because it's 3 times I've sort of been caught over halfway out. I've got bogged, but look, he's a lovely horse. Thank you.
Thank you, Corey, and thank you to Nash. 3, 6, 7 and 12. Corey and Duff will be back with me tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. Thoroughbred Weekly, a wrap-up of all today's racing from around Australia. That is Hawkesbury, as the sun is well and truly disappeared.